Sober Boundaries is designed as a discussion and information sharing platform when it comes to enjoying and having success in sobriety. Hey, are you someone that avoids life's issues? Do even small problems chase you away? Do you find yourself not even wanting to try to succeed in life? Well, feeling hopeless and lost, at age 17, I went into the military without a high school diploma. I realized that even with the encouragement of others, I could not motivate myself to finish what many feel is one of life's basic endeavors, to graduate from high school. You know, it has taken decades of living in a bucket of emotional and mental pain for me to sort of come to a rational conclusion of what my problem really was. Well, I gave up. Yep, plain and simple, I gave up. Of course, I could supply a list of reasons like low self-esteem to my father bailing out right when I needed his masculine and emotional support, or the hustle and bustle of high school life caught me unprepared and overwhelmed me. I really have one reason that contains any truth. I got behind my classes because I was cutting them. But I came up with a plan that I thought would, and for a while, solve my problems. I left home. I joined the military. Unfortunately, the military matured me in some but not all of the areas that I needed help in. I really did well for the first 7 years or so. I even finished my GED. Great. However, at the 9-year point of my career, I was confronted with a problem that I was not ready for. And you guessed, I gave up. I simply gave up. I left the military a self-contained disappointment, falling into a pit of homeless addiction for many years before I finally got sober. But you know, after a few years of sobriety, I discovered that I had a real mystery. You know, since 1995, I have faced and conquered multiple challenges and circumstances that in the past would have sent me running. Since then, I've gotten sober, I got married, I became a nurse, I bought a home, I even helped run 2 small businesses. I've been fired several times, been betrayed on massive levels at least 3 times, etc., etc., etc. But now in me is the drive to never really give up. How did I get there? Yes, I've been exposed to many types of recovery therapy to include 12-step programs, group therapy, one-on-one therapy, and spiritual guidance. But I also believe that I gathered tremendous strength from a mostly unknown, unnoticed, and untapped superpower. Yes, superpower. I still use it today. This superpower can be a byproduct of addiction and alcoholism. Yeah, I want to take you back to some of our past. So kind of listen carefully. How many of us have waited for hours or even days in one spot or the same situation until we obtained our drug of choice? Surprised? I remember walking for miles in the dark alone to spend my tightly held $8 hoping the dealer would let me slide until the next time. I remember being told at 2 o'clock in the afternoon that Willie would be right back. He left me sitting in the same spot across the street until 11 a.m. the next day. with my sweaty $10 bill, which I had put in the bottom of my sock just in case of a robbery attempt. I have waited hours many times after being told that they would be back in a few by a so-called friend. Our addictions appeal to our very souls that if we just hung in there a little while longer, we would get what we crave, right? Unfortunately, alcoholism and drug addiction transforms the light in our soul into darkness. It makes us believe we really don't have any problems. We just need to figure out a few things and we would be okay, right? Of course, this is simple denial. When we decide to get clean and sober, we mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually move mountains. We came out of the dark and embraced the light of peace and serenity. We learned by any means necessary to deal with people, places, and things. All of us have faced massive issues and circumstances that could overwhelm. But I believe that we can rewind our emotional memory and use that former power from our addiction and alcoholism of never giving up or waiting until we got what we believed we needed and transfer that power of patience, perseverance, and determination to help solve some of life's issues and circumstances. Yeah. That power can be looked at as another tool in our sobriety toolkit. Another wrench. You know, that wrench could be like this universal one, which can be adapted to fit whatever problem we need to tighten or crack at that particular moment. So, just like Superman, who uses different powers to battle evil, we can use our sobriety superpower to hang in there and weather the storms of life. Never thought you had a hidden superpower, huh? Well, it's there. So you might as well use it because it works. If you like the content on this channel, please subscribe and share. And click the bell so you'll be notified of each new video. And please post any questions or comments because we would really like to hear from you. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time. My name is Wade Davis. Take care.